this one. And as far as this goes, this is wearable, you know.
Yeah, it's because it's an art form that you can wear, and it's like it goes from any type of clothing, from a t-shirt, underwear on up to a leather vest or jacket or something.
Why? How do you keep the paint from coming off when you wash that?
Well, it's more or less like a fabric dye, and a lot of people don't do it properly. That's why it washes out.
Right.
Heat sealing is part of the process.
Heat sealing is an important part.
Yeah. No, it's like the paint is actually a fabric dye, and then you heat set it with a machine, and it has like 400-degree temperatures and a Teflon coating, and then you press down with the plate. It has a handle, and you press it down.
Sort of like a big iron.
Yeah.
So y'all do all that whole process yourself?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The heat sealing machine and everything. And the heat sealing is what actually makes it become part of the garment. I mean, I can pull on it, wash it 50 times.
Yeah.
It's the shirt will wear out before the paint will wear off.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the paint helps the garment stay life longer. You know what I'm saying? Longer life. That's right.
And there's certain kind of cottons you use?
Well, I use 100% pre-shrunk cotton T-shirts. I use the best.
So you
always pre-shrunk.
Yeah. Okay. And then our experimenting, we messed up a lot of shirts before we went outside.
Oh, boy.
You know, so now we're to the point where we know what we're doing a little bit.
So you're experimenting?
Yeah, yeah. All of this whole thing was an experiment. It started out.
It's an experiment.
That's slowly turning into something.
How do you choose some of the people who you want to do? On a t-shirt.
Well, basically, in this business, it's about trends, and it's about being trendy. A trend can come from anywhere. It can come from the form of music, television, basically media. And I rely on like whatever's a hit, whatever's out now, you know, and stuff like that, because you have a lot of strong influences in like rap music, for example. And the mall I happen to be in, which I was in Springfield Mall for a little stint.
Virginia.
Yeah, and then I had experienced some prejudice out there, negative experiences. So I had to up and leave, but it was my display that was drawing people in. And then they had in-house artists that they gave all the work to. So I barely saw any work, but they were constantly getting it, so I had to leave. And that's when Pants Plus told me to take the window. But I knew that I had to do something positive as well as have some images that are street. So
yes, you gotta have,
yeah, so I have a mixture of things. I have jazz, I have anybody from
jazz
Snoop Doggy Dogg to Dizzy Gillespie, you know.
Yeah, the reason I asked that because, you know, about the type of images that you choose to do, because I look at the image here of Malcolm and Dr. King, you know, some heroes, you know.
Exactly. Well, I think they need to be represented. They have to get their props, because I don't think Malcolm and Martin died so that you could sell crack at a local junior high school.
No.
I don't think they died so that you could drink a 40-ounce, you know, until it's gone.
They didn't die so we can drive by and shoot in another neighborhood because of
killing their own people.
Exactly. They died for a reason, so that you can carry their legacy on.
And last but not least, I guess, I don't think they died so we could pretend that we're somebody else.
Right.
Hey,
and not be yourself.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly.
You know. So be proud of your hair. If it's only this long, leave it that way and hook it up that way. Gotta be real.
Right.
And that's really what it's all about. Being real.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Being real is what it's all about. I feel like, we all know that the children are the future. Without them, we won't have a future. So I try to instill in them that education is the key. Without knowing something, you can't go anywhere. I mean, a man can't be held accountable for what he doesn't know. So if you know, then you're held accountable.
As a matter of fact, we got a thing going on at Pants Plus. If you have a child that's in school right now and he's doing real well and he can show and prove that on a report card, he's getting B's and A's and stuff like that, we give them a discount.
That's a great incentive. Right. Let's talk about the piece here with the beautiful little girls that we have here. And give us their names. And what made you do that piece? That's such a beautiful piece.
What happened was, their names are Brittany and Brianna. And their mother originally came in to get a painting done. And I liked the photo so much that I gave her the painting in exchange for the photo, so that I could display them, because they were such beautiful babies. And
they are.
I just had to do it. And children seem to attract people to me. In business, you have to kind of think it out a little bit and strategize. So my strategy is with our people, I know they like the most, they want the best quality, but they don't always have the best money. So I try to make it affordable and, you know, offer them what God gave me, because everybody can't do it. But people want my stuff, so I kind of like, compared to the prices where we come from, we give it away.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's much higher in New York.
Oh, no question.
It's more because there's more competition.
Something like this would be like about $600 in New
Really?
York. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I charge like $100 a head
100 a head.
here.
So there are airbrush artists in New York that are making it.
Oh,
Are they?
Yeah.
Definitely. But see, the thing about competition here, you have people that do quality portraits and stuff, but they do them in oils and very expensive mediums. Mine is acrylic.
Before we have to go, give us a phone number or address, P.O. Box, where we can reach you. Of course, you're at Pants Plus in Landover Mall.
It's Landover Mall, and the number to the store is area code 301-341-5020, and the pager number is area code 301-973-5276.
We're so glad to have you here, and we're
Thanks
gonna
for
have
having
you
me.
back and do another part, man. Because
Thank
this, I mean, this is something that we really need to get out. I mean, it's positive. It's a positive images that we need to put out for the young people, for ourselves, for our people, and for the community at large. Because you took something negative and you turned it into something positive. And that's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Thank you, brother.
So, in closing, what would you say to young people watching?
Stick with your talent until you can make it flourish for yourself and be successful with it. Whatever you're good at, always work on it. Practice, practice, and practice.
That's right.
Until you make it perfect for yourself. And believe in yourself. You got to be strong. You definitely have to be strong because it's hard out there, especially for us young black men.
That's right. And I would say that practice always makes perfect. It's like the more you work at something, the more in tune you get. And that's the only way, through hard work and dedication. That's
Believe
the only way.
that you can make it.
Exactly.
And I think that's a very, very positive note to end on for our young people, for ourselves. Because I'm uplifted as you're uplifting, you know, your artwork. I'm uplifted at the same time. And if we're uplifted, then somebody watching is surely uplifted.
Exactly.
So, brothers, I thank you for coming and sharing with us. I'm Danny Queen. This is Color Me Poetry. And until next time, color me poetry. Appreciate it.
Peace.